Oh boy, we're gonna have some fun today. Let's talk about something that I'm sure we could pretty much all agree on is just as crappy and nobody likes, right up there with like the IRS and taxes and, you know, stuff like that. This is Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Let's kick that intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we kick this one off, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. New videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. We're just doing this all the damn time, so come hang out. It's fun, or something, I don't know. Let's get the other stuff out of the way. Want to save 10% on a Cardo communicator? Check my referral link down below. Want to support me in all my do-gooderness, like these cool guys here? Boom! Then join the Brew Crew down on the coffee page below. Want to know why I'm asking you for money? Well, that link's also down below, along with a bunch of like Amazon affiliate links for people who have asked me what sort of stuff I use and I buy. Same thing as with the coffee page. Any money I get off of the Amazon affiliate stuff is just going to go into my toy drive next year. So everything down below, yes, I can monetize, but everything down below that gets monetized is just going to a good cause. So let's jump into today's video, and that is why dealerships grind my gears. And in the past, I have talked about dealerships. I've touched on them quite a few times because let's be honest, they are kind of a necessary evil, especially if you're looking to buy like a new bike or, you know, some bike that doesn't look like it came out of Mike's Crack Shack down the street. That's all, you know, gutted out, and the dude's like, I don't know, it started 3 years ago when I parked it, so I definitely need 14 grand for this Sportster 883. Whatever the reasoning, you go to a dealership and then you have to deal with the absolutely annoying fact that you went to a dealership. Now, quite a while ago, I mentioned I did a video called Dealership Nightmares. I'll actually post that link right there because that is an old sort of gem. But the first part of this video is actually going to be touching on that exact same dealership network. So I had such a horrible time at this dealership, not your dad's, but your. I swore that I would never go back there again. I would never shop there again. I would never give them another dollar of my money. A couple of years ago, 2019, is when like the Indian Challenger came out and I became very interested in it. So I actually went and I found the one dealership that was like within like 80 to 100 miles of me that sold Indians that was not part of this network. And I went and I checked it out, and like things didn't work out. So I did not get the Challenger, whatever. Since then, this dealership has actually bought that dealership, so that's part of the network as well. So basically, there is nothing anytime soon that is going to like really get me to want to buy an Indian. Really, the only way I could do it is by shipping one in from like, you know, 2 states away or something, and then have no support because I'm not going to use the dealer network I have. However, this was a fun little exercise. Just recently, I was going through like Indian's new like releases and stuff. I try and keep up on the different bike brands, what they're doing and all that stuff so I can make fun videos like this. And I was looking at the Indian Challenger Elite for 2023. Honestly, good looking bike. Not gonna bag on it. Like, it is a good looking bike that has a lot of great features and honestly a really attractive price tag, especially if you put that thing up against like one of the Harley CVOs or whatnot. So out of just shits and giggles, I clicked the link on the actual Indian Motorcycles website that said, I am interested in buying this bike. And I was like, I want to see what happens. And naturally, it sends it to this local dealer network that I absolutely hate. Now, I did not put my phone number in there. I just put my name and my email address. And I saw the email that went off. It said like, I am interested in the Indian Challenger Elite 2023, and it had my email. Well, apparently they still had my phone number on like, you know, record and all that stuff, because within 5 minutes they called me, they emailed me, they left voice messages and all this stuff. Naturally, I didn't answer the phone because it's like, if I want you to like call me, I would have given you my phone number. I didn't. You looked back in time, and that's also kind of funny where like this story's going. But yeah, I didn't want you to call me and you did it, you dicks. So I get the email and it's pretty fantastic. The dude's like, hey, I saw that you're interested in the Indian Challengers, leaves out the Elite, and he's like, I would love to schedule some time for you to come down, hang out with one of our sales guys, see like the challenges that we have on the floor, maybe look at some of the stuff that's coming in. This is the time when Indian fans like, you know, put down money and reserve bikes coming in and all that. So this is a great time. I responded, I go, hey, here's the deal. I am only interested in the Challenger Elite. That's it. Period. If you tell me you can get an Indian Challenger Elite, I will go down there, I will sign paperwork, I will come with my pre-approved loan, don't even need yours, and we will get this deal done. So he responded to me with word salad that had nothing to do with the Indian Challenger, and we went back and forth a few times, and each time I said, I only want the Indian Challenger Elite. If you cannot get that for me, I do not want to do business with you. Period. Full stop, the end. And a couple times he's like, he comes back, he goes, well, there's no way for me to know if we can get an Elite, and I don't know if we have any in stock, and the only way for us to find out is if you come into this dealership and you talk to a sales guy here. And I'm like, I'm not coming in there and having some like stupid swamp donkey try and sell me on some other piece of shit I don't want, because you fully well know that you cannot get the Challenger Elite. And here's the thing, if this guy doesn't know that he can't get the Elite, what purpose does he serve when answering these emails and these phone calls? I mean, I can get a glorified $7 an hour secretary to answer a phone and book appointments. I don't need you. Like, what is the purpose of your job? Literally, the DoorDash guy delivering your lunch that day could do the same job as you with absolutely zero training. I'm pretty sure anyone can form the, come on in and talk to somebody. That's not flying. So I talked to somebody who has a little knowledge of, you know, Indian, that has like, you know, he's affiliated with him. I'm not going to put his name out there, you know, just in case he doesn't want to. But he was like, hey, you know, I looked into it and all the Indian Elite Challengers have been spoken for, which makes sense. There's only 150 made a year worldwide. So even if you took like half of those, you're only going to see like maybe 2 per state, give or take, before like, you know, the rest go overseas or wherever else. So this is something I actually kind of expected, and I was kind of curious to see if this dealership would just fess up to that, which is why I kept saying, if you can get me the Elite, I will come down there, I will sign the paperwork, we'll take care of this, it'll be done. All you have to do is say that this is the bike that you can get for me, and they couldn't do it. So I ended the conversation with the dude, and he was like, well, you know, I can't tell you for sure, and all the sales guys have the day off. It was Monday, they were closed. Tuesday rolls around, dude instantly contacts me again, and he goes, hey, want to follow up about those Challengers? And I go, great. Can you get me the Elite? And he goes, oh, I don't know, you're gonna have to come in and talk to a sales guy. I'm like, dude, I'm not coming in until you say you can do this. So why don't you go ahead and find out? And he's like, there's no way for me to find out. This dude works for the company and there's no way in hell he can find a way to go talk to a sales guy, call them, page them, send smoke signals. I don't know, send the DoorDash guy with a pizza and a little note that says, can you get the Elite? Circle yes or no. Like anything. No, won't do it. So I'm like, cool, we are done talking. And that was it. And I don't want this to be just like an Indian Bashathon, because it is not just them that do this sort of dumb shit. When I bought my Harley, I bought it brand new, off the floor. And when I first bought it, back in the day, my credit kind of sucked and stuff like that. I've done like, I don't know, like all kinds of somersaults to fix that, be an adult, and, you know, just fix everything. But at the time, I knew it was crap. So I went in there, they checked my credit, they were like, well, this is how much you can afford. And it was like the Harley Road Glide Special. Originally, it was supposed to come with a free Stage 1 upgrade. And they're like, well, we're gonna have to strip off the free Stage 1 upgrade for you to get this bike. How are you stripping off something that's free to save me money? Like, it's either free or you've built it into the cost. There is no, well, the only way to approve you for this loan is to take away a free add-on. We literally put it on our site. Buy a brand new Road Glide Special, get a free Stage 1 upgrade. The word free. So yeah, that was absolutely bullshit, bait and switch. And anytime you see something at like a dealership that says free, go ahead and look at Kelley Blue Book and like MSRPs and all that, because I'm willing to bet that everything that is free is built into the price. So that was just shady altogether. So anyway, they were like, well, you hit your ceiling, we got the bike, whatever. And I was like, cool, whatever, I just want the bike anyway. Your Screaming Eagle stuff sucks. So they're like, cool, now we have to take you on a tour before we finish all the paperwork. And I'm like, what kind of tour are we going on? And they're like, well, we got to show you around the store to see if there's anything else you want to buy. And I go, well, do I have any room left to take out a loan? He goes, no. I'm like, cool, I'm not spending any more money. I already told you the amount of money that I'm putting down on the bike. I'm at my cap. There is no reason for me to go take the tour. And he's like, well, you know, just in case. I'm like, there's no just in case. And I don't need a tour. I can see where your t-shirt section is. It's 1/3 of your store. I can find it on my own. I don't need a tour to get over there. And I don't need a tour of the bike section because just bought a bike. And I don't need a tour of your aftermarket parts because, again, Screaming Eagle sucks balls. But nonetheless, they're like, well, we have to do it. And they just walked me around introducing me to people, and it was the absolute dumbest shit on earth. And this is just one of those tricks where they try and get you while you're all like just doped up on like euphoria. You're like, oh, I got my bike and all that stuff. They're trying to get you to buy other stuff, roll it into your loan, and then sit there and pay whatever exorbitant interest is attached to that loan for like your stupid ass Harley like hat that is going to be like 25% like interest for the next like 6 years or some shit. Yeah, good job. If you've fallen for this, like look at that leather jacket, look at that hat, look at any part you've put on your bike and realize that it's probably cost you about 100% markup from retail because of all the interest that you've paid on it because it was rolled into your dumbass loan. But nonetheless, this works and dealerships keep doing this, and it annoys the absolute shit out of me. And then of course you've got the metric like whole dealership. They annoy me on a completely different level because like I actually bought my Kawasaki Ninja back in the day brand new off the floor. I went in there, I was approved, I was ready to go. Like I could show them the money, I could show them that I had it. So it wasn't even just like some snot-nosed kid who just wanted to come in there and mess around with bikes. It was like I came in, approved, ready to go, ready to buy a new bike. And I was like, this looks interesting. Can I take it for a test ride? And I would have even settled for, you know, going around the parking lot or something, just getting a feel for the bike and seeing how like it rides and all that. Metric companies, and I've been to a couple and I've tried this a few times, are always like, nope, you can look at it, you can sit on it. If they have some sort of test ride event, like once or twice a year, you can test ride it. But that's about it. Like they don't actually let you test ride stuff like Indian and Harley does. I will give them credit there. Indian and Harley, you're like, oh, I kind of like that CVO. As long as you look like you're not from Mike's Crack Shack, who's like just sold you the 14K like clapped out Sportster, they're probably going to let you go test drive that and just get a feel for it. Not with like the metrics. They're just like, yep, these bikes are way cheaper. They're, you know, way easier to get a hold of and all that. No, you can't. It's absolutely annoying. These dealerships are just absolutely batshit, and they're all just absolutely stupid in their own way, and they all just piss me the hell off. Seriously, dealerships, you're on notice. You grind my gears. Knock it off. So it's kind of funny too. At one point in time, I saw a really pretty decent used Street Bob. It was like maybe about a year old. It had a lot of good aftermarket stuff on it. My wife currently rides a Sportster, and I was like, hey, let's go look at this bike. Maybe we can trade in yours and get you this. Right now, rates are great. Like they're taking bikes and they're paying top dollar for them. So you could probably come out with a pretty good deal right here. We went down to the dealership. She test drove the bike. She really liked it. We sat down, we looked at all the paperwork. They moved around the numbers and stuff like that. And by the time it was all said and done, like, she still owed a couple grand on the bike. It wasn't something like crazy high. But by the time it was all said and done, to buy the Street Bob, they rolled in the cost of the bike. And they were like, yep, it's good. Like, the numbers were basically, she would have paid for the Street Bob, paid interest, and paid off her bike that they were taking for trade. They basically were going to take in the trade and zero out the loan. They weren't even doing that. They were going to take in the bike and roll that loan onto her Street Bob, basically saying that, you know, the Sportster wasn't even worth what she still owed on it. And it was kind of funny because I was like, well, hey, you guys actually did a lot of the upgrades on this bike, and then we've added some stuff, and it's all tasteful, like new derby cover, new seat, like it was a Saddleman seat and stuff like that. They put new bars on, new grips. I replaced all the lights with LEDs. We put slip-on neighbor haters on there and stuff. I was like, there's a lot of good upgrades on here. It's tastefully done. It's not an ugly bike. And they're like, yeah, we don't account for upgrades because, you know, the next person's probably not going to like that. I'm like, are you serious? Do you think there's really someone who's like, I was going to buy the Sportster, but it didn't have the shit stock seat it normally comes with and the absolutely silent, crappy exhaust? So I was like, that's okay, man. I go, I have all the parts in boxes sitting in my garage, looking pretty much brand new because we took them off almost right away. I'm going to take this thing home. I'm going to strip off everything. I'm going to put the stock stuff back on and bring it back to you. And the dude like went white. It was like, he went from like, oh yeah, these parts are worthless to, oh, you're going to put it back to stock? I mean, if you could do it without ruining the bike. I'm like, does the bike look ruined now? How do you think the parts got on there? I think I can figure out the one nut on the back of a seat. And it was absolutely horrible. It was just another one of those stupid garbage like things that they do to you. I don't know. But anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video with friends, share it with family, share it with that one dork, you know, who works at a dealership who tells you that it's all about the customer and they're really just looking out for them. He loves the stuff. No, he doesn't. Trust me. And I'll see you all on the flip side.